Hey Scorpios, it's Star. So, I'm sorry these videos are late, but I've had like the worst time with my allergies. They're just bringing me down. I've had like a headache for the past 4 or 5 days. Actually, probably more than that. But yeah, I can't do readings when I'm feeling that way. So, my apologies to you guys. All right, let's get started with your love reading. See what's happening with Scorpio for April 2019. Love and romance. Okay. Wow, so at the bottom of the deck you have the Wheel of Fortune. So you guys might be experiencing some major changes in your relationships, in your life in general. Good luck, maybe. Let's see, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Six of Wands is what's crossing you. Foundation, we have the Five of Swords. In the past, excuse me, the King of Pentacles. It says coins, but I'm so used to pentacles, and I'm a Taurus. I don't like change, so bear with me. You're a fixed sign too, so you know how it is. Page of Pentacles, reverse. That is what's crowning you. Sorry, I need more. These cards are so big. Okay, near future, we have the Nine of Swords. How you see yourself, Four of Wands. How your partner or others around you see you is the Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay. Hopes or fears, we have the Ace of Swords reverse. And your overall outcome, interesting, the Hangman reverse. Okay. So it's the only major arcana that you have is the Hangman. And it happens to be your overall outcome. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like there is some sort of like a change in energy. A cycle is about to, you know, like the wheel is turning because there's been enlightenment, or there will be enlightenment in the month of April. Let's see. Whoa. What the heck? Okay. So the Seven of Pentacles here. It's like you guys are wondering if you're ever going to have what you want or what you feel you deserve. Two of Swords. You might be trying to, you know, buy yourself some time, I'm feeling. Because you're trying to make a decision. It's something that you've been hung up on for a while. Because with this Seven of Pentacles here, it's like there's been some energy spent on this. Two of Cups. So you guys are trying to make a decision about a relationship, about somebody that I'm feeling like this person is not around you. No, you're not with this person. Or maybe you are, but I just don't feel like it's, let's see. Knight of Cups. Yeah, you're thinking about whether or not you're going to approach someone because you've had something, you know, some feeling. You invested something into a relationship here, and you're deciding whether or not you, or I should say you invested in a connection, because I don't feel like it was a relationship. I feel like it was just a connection. And that's why here you're coming up as the Knight of Cups. So you're just now like thinking about, you know, after a long period of time, thinking about offering your love. Okay, so what's challenging you is the Six of Wands, which is kind of telling me that the reason that you're hesitating or you're taking so long to make this decision is because you're not really sure if this is going to work out. I'm feeling like the way this deck looks here, I feel like you're also concerned with like how it's going to look to others. It's very much about image, like it's not going to be a good look or something. That's what I'm getting from this. Also, whether or not, you know, this relationship is going to work. For some reason, this is so crazy. It's a bird. I know it's a bird here, but for like a few seconds when I first looked at it, I swear it looked like a boomerang because of the way it's like, it's got a weird shape. So it looked like a boomerang to me. So I'm kind of feeling like there's something about like something coming back to haunt you. And so it can be like a threat to this thing working out. So however that resonates. All right, let me see what the Six of Wands is. What is this victory that you're wanting or that you feel is a challenge? Okay, so we have the Wheel of Fortune here in reverse. So I'm feeling like that is the wheel turning. You see, it was in the reverse. So there were difficulties with a certain relationship here before. But look, the Hangman reverse, which is your outcome. Wow. So we have the bottom of the deck card again, right here in the center. And the same, wow. Yeah, so I still feel like there's been, this is somebody that you're separated from. And you could have been separated from this person for like a year, over a year. And I'm feeling like the reason that you guys were separated, I feel like it was your own choice because there was something that you had to figure out. You had to be enlightened about. You had to realize. And it took time. It took time. So now that's why you don't know if you're going to be successful because it took so much time. The Hangman is also about time being stuck, you know, but the wheel turned. Something even may have gone wrong in your life recently. And maybe that gave you a push to, you know, pursue this relationship. Because it's like that would be the wheel turn. Like you had some difficulty and now focusing now on this, the potential of this connection that you had with this person would turn that around, you know, turn the Wheel of Fortune. And look at that. We have the Six of Cups behind the Wheel of Fortune. This is a soulmate. So whatever is going to be happening, okay, it's definitely divine timing. But also, I mean, we always have, even though things are destined, we do play a part in it. It's not like we are not responsible at all. You know what I mean? So it is divine timing because you came into some enlightenment. So that was the deal. Like you had to be enlightened about something for this energy to shift, this Wheel of Fortune, this a blockage, something came to a halt, something didn't work out. Wow, you have the Empress behind. Somebody, you are very, very attracted to somebody from your past who is a soulmate of yours. So which hence the attraction. That's how those relationships are kind of designed. Yeah, you've been thinking so much about this person, but not, and actually spying, thinking and spying. Because you want to offer something to this person, but there's like, you feel stuck, and some of you could be stuck in like a a child situation, like you can't get out of it because of children. Yeah, I'm hearing like because of the children. Wow. Okay. I'm already 10 minutes in and I really haven't even started. So let's move on. Okay, so, wow. Let me get one more card for the Six of Wands. Okay, Page of Rods reverse. Yeah, that's the same thing. It's this hesitancy, like you don't know if you're going to succeed. And so you're taking even more time. Oh my gosh. Okay. So Five of Swords, this is your mental conflict. You're mentally conflicted here. Five of Wands reverse. Because you know that somehow this is going to cause drama in your life. Again, it could be, like I said, you're in a relationship perhaps because of children, or this is somehow going to affect your relationship with your children, something of that nature. Okay, Knight of Swords. Three of Pentacles reverse. And another Knight, the Knight of Rods. Yeah, you're really mentally conflicted because this is something that you, again, you feel like this is going to change your life for the better, right? And you've come into, like I said, some sort of enlightenment. This is very important because the Hangman is coming up so prominently here, and both times in the reverse. So there's something that you figured out, but you're not quite ready to take the action. You just know that, you know, you want to do something. You just, there's so many obstacles I'm feeling here because it's like nobody's going to be in agreement with you. No one's going to support you in this. And you don't want to deal with the drama. So that's why, you know, the action is not there. There's a lot of mental energy happening here. And it's like, I mean, look at this card. He's like, this card has like a sense of urgency, you know, especially with all this, I don't know what that is, lava. Is this a volcano? Yeah, it's probably a volcano. Yeah, it's like something's burning, you know, within you. You have, you know, you want to say something, you want to do something, but you just can't because you just don't want to deal with the drama. So in the past, King of Pentacles reverse and the Fool. I'm feeling like you guys have been struggling with your stability, like you haven't been able to feel stable wherever it is that you're at. And I feel like this is like a new place because we have the Fool, so it's like a new place for you, so you haven't really quite settled in, or you feel out of place, like you don't really belong there. So they didn't come out, but they showed themselves to me. So I got the Eight of Cups first, and then the Nine of Cups, both in reverse. I feel like you left. There's someplace you left, and you weren't happy. Like you had to have a new beginning, and you weren't happy, and it's like that's not your home. That's why I'm getting like this lack of feeling like stable, happy. Let me see this card. Yeah, you see like this guy, he's got like money bags, there's all this abundance and beauty around him, and he feels like there's no place else he'd rather be than this place. It's like home, you know, like the only home that you've known. This is what it feels like to me. It feels warm and inviting, but it's in the reverse. And we have this instead. This feels, you know, for somebody who is into security and that warm and fuzzy feeling, this is a little scary, okay? This is more of an adventurous, free spirit, no, we don't have money, but who cares, you know, kind of thing. So, yeah, let's see. The moon, you see there's fear here. You just don't feel like you're stable. You feel like you're starting over. And you've been trying to figure out what to do about this. Because it's like you're not happy wherever it is that, you know, you've been, whatever the situation is. You're not happy. I feel like you've been thinking, I mean, this has been going on for a long time. Geez. And it's continuing, like it's not even, you guys haven't still figured it out. I feel like you're much closer than ever before because of this enlightenment. You had like some sort of wake-up call maybe. And like I said, there's timing here that is like, timing is of the essence, I guess. But it's because there was a lot of procrastination happening here. Like you did not want to have to make a decision. But you've been at a crossroads. You're just afraid to take some sort of leap of faith. Maybe it's because you feel like you'll lose this. Maybe that's what it is, but you've never actually been content where you were anyway. So what are you really losing? It's all right, let's keep reading. Let's keep reading. Page of Pentacles reverse. The Hermit. Oh, wow. Okay. So Page of Cups reverse. So you guys are really thinking about reflecting upon a situation where you felt like you missed out on a situation, on an offer. There was love probably offered to you, a relationship, and you missed out somehow. Maybe you rejected that person. Maybe maybe there was a timing issue. I don't know. It just, the connection never actually took off. That's why I'm saying this relationship here is not really a relationship. You are thinking about making a decision about this person who you kind of, you know, let them slip through your fingers is what I'm getting. But you haven't been able to get this person off your mind. And I don't feel like you guys are together. You see, we have the High Priestess. You don't know. There's a lot of like, not secrecy, but just things that were never said. I feel like feelings were hidden. You never really got the opportunity to express feelings. And you're thinking about all that, all the stuff that you kept to yourself. So it looks like this is going to continue, unfortunately, because we have here in the near future the Nine of Swords, which again is like overthinking something. There's a lot of, like I said before, there's a lot of mental energy here. Not much action being taken, but a lot of mental energy. But, I mean, guys, how long are you going to take? Not to rush you or pressure you or anything, but there is a definite timing issue here. Like, red alert, red alert. The alarm is going off. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. We have the Chariot. You want to go for something, but you're super, super stressed about it. Wow, look at you. The King of Cups reverse. Yeah, you just are imagining the worst. It's like I'm going to do it, but I don't want to look. The Ace of Swords, reverse. The Devil, reverse. I just feel like this is really a battle within your own mind. And it's almost like paralyzing you. I don't like the angle here. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to fix this a little bit. All right, maybe that's better. It's almost paralyzing you, I feel. And it's all conflict. It's conflict with yourself. Because you're really worried, but this is something that you want, because we have the Chariot here. So that's like how it's what you know would make you happiest, would make you feel, you know, incredibly accomplished or brave or courageous, you know, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know, you want it, but something is making you not, you know, you're thinking about all the negatives. And you're never going to even have a chance at having this victory, whatever this victory represents to you. Maybe it's a Cancer. But you have to get out of your mind. You have to get out of, you know, these negative thoughts. It's like, it's almost like you don't believe in it. So here in the near future, I feel like, you know, and again, we have, you know, there's definitely, you guys, you're worried about the time. Look at this lady. There's a clock right behind her. You're worried about the time. And I feel like you, because of that, you kind of go for it, but I don't feel like you're really prepared. You don't feel like you're prepared. That's what it is. You don't feel like you're prepared. I mean, maybe you just have to do it, you know? You're never going to know exactly what's going to happen until you actually do it. Now, how you see yourself, we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. Let me see. Whoop. Okay, King of Swords reverse. The Empress reverse. Page of Swords reverse. I feel like you guys feel I'm feeling like a lot of you, not all of you obviously, but a lot of you are in a committed relationship and you're thinking about somebody from your past. And I feel like you just feel like you're too invested in this relationship, this commitment, you know, because again, I feel that there's definitely an energy of children here as well. So there's children, there's family, there's people who, you know, you really care about their opinion, what they think of you and how they feel about you and how you treat them and how you make them feel. And, you know, the thought of that, even though this may be what your heart desires or, you know, whatever, the thought of you being the one to cause all this, like, all these negative opinions, all this destruction, all this uncomfortable situation, when it can be like this, like you have the control to keep it this way, and this is how you've been, I feel, keeping it. But you know, things are going to change. Because I feel like the time is coming, you know, and you know it. You guys sense it. Let me see around you or your partner. 5 of Pentacles reverse. We have the 9 of Pentacles reverse. Strength reverse. No. No. The King of Pentacles again reverse. So there's definitely like a sense here. I kind of feel like you guys have been having some financial issues. Yeah. And you know, the King of Pentacles is here again as well in the past. So there's been some financial issues. And perhaps that has been also contributing to you not being able to make this new decision about like what you're going to do between this person from your past and your present situation. And I feel like your partner even kind of senses that, and they kind of like it, because I feel like they've maybe taken on a stronger role in the household. And so this is like they kind of see that things are getting better for you. And in a sense, they don't like it because they know that you being, you know, in this state where you're not making, you know, maybe you're not making as much money as you were in the past, or you haven't been able to find employment. I don't know, whatever it is, but there's definitely like a situation about finances that makes your partner feel a little bit more secure. And that could sound really bad, you know, it kind of sounds like, really, like you want me to do bad financially so you can feel secure. Yeah, I mean, it is pretty shitty, but you have to kind of think about like what is making this person be so insecure. Like, have they always been this way, or is this something that maybe they're suspecting? Okay, so I'm just saying, all this can be going on in your mind, you know, all this thinking about this other person, and you think that your partner doesn't pick up on that. Let me tell you, when you spend day after day after day with somebody, it is very possible that they know exactly what you're thinking when you're thinking it. So don't be surprised if they see changes in your behavior, changes in attitude, just maybe even a glazed look on your face. And if it happens frequently, then, you know, they start picking up on changes, and they start to doubt, and they start to make stories in their heads and, you know, snoop. I mean, we have the Page of Swords reverse here, so it's very possible that someone has been snooping, because there is a sense here that your partner they kind of see you not doing well financially as almost like an insurance policy that you're going to stay. And that's kind of sad, to be honest. All right, we have the Ace of Swords again. In your hopes or fears. So obviously it's a fear. Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, it's like you're just afraid you're never going to be able to make this decision, and you'll just have to live with it, you know. Look, and never get what you want. If you don't make the decision, you're not going to get what you want. If you make the decision, at least you have a chance of getting what you want. But I get it. You have a whole other thing here to think about. A lot of people here to think about, and what they're going to say and what they're going to think, you know, about what you're going to do here. So the overall outcome is the Hangman reversed. The time is up. It's coming. Look, you need to release this burden now. 10. It's time for change. The Wheel of Fortune is also a 10. We have the World reverse. Wow. I'm telling you, it's a karmic cycle that is getting ready to close, to end. The Two of Pentacles reverse. The time is up. Okay, the decision needs to be made. Because this cycle needs to close. That's just what it is. And so I feel like you guys are going to get some kind of, you just kind of have to trust this whole thing that's happening here, because it just unfolds naturally. Like I said, it is partly like whatever you do, how you respond to things and all that. So yes, you do have some say and some power in this, but a lot of it is divinely guided. And, we kind of see that here with all, I mean, look at this. We have the Hangman reverse. So it's like, some kind of, something is going to make you come to that final realization, that final moment where you're like, yes, I get it now. Yeah, this is what I need to do. I've been holding myself back, going back and forth, back and forth. What do I do? What do I do? What do I put down? What do I end? But you're going to figure it out. I don't know what it's going to be, because every Scorpio is different out there. Some of you are going to decide, you know what, I can't do it. I'm not leaving my family. Or I'm not getting into this relationship that nobody in my family is going to approve of. Maybe I'm feeling like it's somebody different as well. Like possibly like somebody of a different race, a different culture, a different religion. You're afraid you guys are not going to really see eye to eye. I feel like there's just a lot of doubts about this new relationship, and then also feeling very insecure about the old relationship and how that's going to be affected, and how people, and their feelings and all that. So, I mean, yeah, I see it here. There's a lot to think about, and that's all you've been doing. It's exhausting. I'm exhausted just, seeing this. And it's been half an hour. I'm still talking here. But yeah, you are going to come to a decision though, okay? And it's going to be a divinely guided message you're just going to have the certainty that you need to move forward, whichever direction it ends up being. But it's going down this month, it looks like, okay? Because the change is coming. We had that Wheel of Fortune here, and it's like it's all over the place. So prepare yourselves. I just feel that, why even tell you, like, try not to think about it. It's everywhere. Like, of course you're going to think about it, but you'll just know, okay? Even though it seems kind of impossible maybe right now, but you'll just know. The moment's going to come where you're just going to know. Let me pull an Romance Angel card for you guys and see. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So that doesn't tell us much, because you're actually thinking about two. So let me pull another. Let's see. I'll pull two more for you. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. You guys may have like an unhealthy relationship. I don't know which one it is. If it's your long term or if it's the other. I'm going to guess that it's the long term, because that's the one where you're most connected to right now, because the other person I don't feel is, like around you. I don't feel like you're in contact with this person. So I do feel like the relationship that you're in right now is a bit toxic. And you do want to work on it, and you do want to make the effort. But the key here, and what really caught my eye, is that it says great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. This doesn't really say which way to go, because the only person who's going to know is you, because you are the only one who knows which one is your great love. Is it your family, the person, that you made a family with? Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Is it your family, or is it the person that you have been thinking about all this time? Only you know. But whichever one that is, whichever one that, you know, your gut tells you you love and you can't live without, that is who you're being guided to work on your relationship with, whether it be the old relationship or the one that you never really got off the ground. So decide. But I do feel, you know, there are issues here within your marriage, within the committed relationship that you're in, that need to be worked on. And it could have to do with addictions, like maybe you or your partner, maybe that's what's causing the issues. It could be, you know, addictions to anything. It could also be like sex addictions, or I don't know why I'm getting like also the look on her face. I feel like this is somebody who, you see, she looks very like established, like she looks very wealthy, and like she has a really nice place to live, but she, like I said, she looks wealthy. So I just feel like she can kind of do and, you know, go wherever she wants, but she's looking off into the distance, almost like bored with where she's at, even though it's beautiful. But she's looking off like, oh, I kind of, you know, almost like an adventurous spirit. And you may be addicted to that. You know, some people always want something new, the next best thing. And so, you know, only you know if that's an issue for you. Maybe think about it. You know, do you tend to get bored in committed relationships and then end up having third-party situations as a result of that? Like maybe you decide you're really not a commitment type of person, but I feel like there's somebody here that you really have a lot of feelings for, and they're worth making the effort. You know, you may regret not making the effort and just focusing on all that there could be. There can always be more. You know, if we're always chasing the more, the tomorrow, you know, whatever is coming in the future, what could be and all of that, then you never really enjoy the present, the now, what you have in front of you. So take a good look at what you have in front of you today and decide, do I want to keep this? Is this what I want forever? Is this what I want going forward? Whatever. Or do I definitely, am I going to only stay here and just look off in the distance? Because you only have one life. Well, not really, but in this life, you know, you want to make the best of it. So if you know for sure that you're in love with somebody else, then, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm one of those people who believes like you should just go for it, because if that's the love of your life, then that's who you're meant to be with. That's who you're guided to be with. And sometimes things happen and relationships fall apart, but pretending like everything's okay when it's not is sort of a waste, in my opinion. But, you know, you do what you want. The cards are just telling you what the situation is in case you needed the validation. All right, so finally, let's move on to your finance and career. Whoop. All right, finance and career for Scorpio. We have the 8 of Wands. So there is going to be some movement. Yeah, you've been kind of stuck. I'm feeling like since the end of last year, you've been kind of stuck, and finally things are moving for you. I feel like you've been in a bit of a difficult situation where you've been feeling powerless when it comes to your finances. In the past, we have the 10 of Wands reversed. So you guys may have let go of a job, or a job let go of you. Yeah, you're stuck. You're feeling stuck, but things are moving this month, I'm feeling, okay? So keep your head up. Perfect. Okay, so future energy is the 6 of Swords. So like I said, things are getting better. Things are starting to move for you guys. We have the 4 of Wands reverse here at the bottom of the deck. So definitely you guys have not been feeling stable. You have not had like a stable job, I'm feeling, for a while. Like I said, coming from like the end of last year. And you just feel like you haven't been able to get out of this. So let me see. 10 of Wands reverse. Yeah, the King of Swords reversed. So I feel like you guys maybe got fired or just quit a job suddenly because it was just too much for you, or it just simply wasn't for you. Okay, so let's see what this movement is with the Eight of Wands. All right, Page of Rods reverse. Okay, yeah. So a phone call, I feel. A phone call, an offer that you've been waiting for, an opportunity, finally comes. And then we have this Eight of Cups reverse. I'm feeling like maybe you guys were thinking, like, if this doesn't come through, I'm out of here. This is like the last, your last hope or something. Let's see, Devil reverse. Three of Swords, wow. The Fool. Nine of Cups, my gosh. So I do feel like this is somehow connected to the love reading, which kind of makes sense because this would affect your finances and career. But what I feel here is that you guys want to like let go. I'm feeling like you guys really want to let go of a stable situation, or a situation that maybe should have been stable, but definitely wasn't. It was something like built on a house of cards. And like I said, financially, you have been not doing well. Like you just haven't been able to really grow roots anywhere. You know, nothing is working out here. And then finally, you either make a decision to move, which I'm actually getting strongly. I feel like you guys are making a decision to move, but I'm feeling like move back. And I got that during the love reading again. I'm feeling like you want to move back to wherever it is you came from, and start again. But you know that this is going to make you happy, because you've been stuck. You've been like feeling like you can't really be free, and this is making you feel, look at this, Three of Swords, Nine of Cups reverse. You want to set yourself free from this whole situation, because I feel like you guys are going through a lot. Holy shit, like everything in your life almost feels like it's falling apart. And I mean, the reading kind of showed that, but that was like one aspect. Now looking at a bigger picture now involving your finances and everything, is like this is all encompassing. This is a total new life. And I mean, yeah, Four of Wands reversed, so everything is like upside down in your life right now. The Ten of Wands, like I can't deal with this anymore. I'm done, you know. And the 10, that's like an ending. There's an ending of something, and there's new beginnings here happening here, more like in the present energy, but again being stuck. So let me see what this Knight of Pentacles reverse, what is keeping you stuck? Emperor reverse. It could be an Aries that is like controlling you. It's this Aries, or somebody in authority, somebody maybe that you report to or work for, or just somebody bossy, controlling, manipulative. They want to keep you stuck. Look at you. King of Cups reverse. You are like at war with this person. You do not get along, and things are not changing. Six of Wands. I feel like somebody is keeping you stuck because they want to control you. And this is like really affecting you, and that's why like you've reached your limit. You reach your limit in April, because you see that, you know, you Scorpios are like full of drive and ambition, and that's what all of this is. And it's like, I feel like you're going to realize that, you know what, I can't allow for anybody to take this away from me. You know, that's who you are. That's and almost wanting to have this unhealthy control. That's why that codependency card came up here. Someone is trying to control you by keeping you unemployed or just with a terrible financial situation. Like maybe they're even causing a financial situation for you, financial issues for you, to control you somehow. I don't know, but let's see what happens in the future here, because this looks better to me. Six of Swords. So either you're traveling to another place, okay, maybe overseas, just long distance, whatever. You could be traveling, you could be moving, but whatever the case is, it's going to make things better for you. You're going to feel more at peace. Let's see. Ten of Swords reverse. You're going to need to travel and get away from everything because you're going to be healing from an ending. I guarantee you. It's all over. I mean, all over the deck, all over the spreads, both readings. This is a whole new life for you that's about to begin. No, Maggie. Sorry, my cat's about to jump up on the table. Oh, geez. Okay. Hello. All right, so Six of Swords. Yeah, you need to heal. You're going to need to heal from this. Or at least just take a breather, you know, because there may be some lies discovered. We have the Page of Swords. But I feel more like you're getting away because you don't want to talk to anyone. Maggie, go, baby. Let me get one more. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, lies are discovered. A lot of nasty things being said, and so you make a break. You got to get out of there. Look at all these swords, my goodness. Yeah, so financial situation has been difficult. It's going to get better, but you have to leave wherever it is that you are. You know, whether it be like where you live or that particular job, you got to get out of there. It's over. It's over. You don't really even want to be there. This is not... If this is not tied to the marriage situation that we were just reading, then it's just you work someplace where somebody like micromanages you, treats you like shit. They don't value you. They don't pay you enough. You don't get, you know, the accolades that you deserve. You don't get promoted. You get nothing. And so, you know, you have to leave. You have to get out of there. And you will. But I don't think you know who you're dealing with. Like I feel like you think you know who you're dealing with, but this person is like going to surprise even you, you know, because it's not easy to get one by on a Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like there were lies here, and you're going to feel backstabbed. You see, so maybe that's going to be the catalyst, and that's why it's all going to happen, is that you need for something really to shake you up for you to just let go, you know, just surrender to all this, because it's such a powerful energy of just change, and this is really all you. This is all just burning it all up and starting over, really, is what I feel here. Let it burn, you know? You have to start fresh. You have to start new. You're the phoenix rising from the ashes this month, I feel. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see you soon. That was the longest reading ever. Love you guys. Bye.